Hi, welcome to Moments with Mimi, and today we're going to talk about courage. So once you discover that, everything is subjective and you push that out, your response is all you, but everyone else, their response is all them. And they're actually showing you something you believed. So let's say, well, I don't believe in judging a book by its cover. I don't believe in racism. Okay, but do you believe others do? They're just showing you what you believe. So you have to have the courage, if you don't like it, to turn within and just, that's silly. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes that, And you'll see that naturally everybody else begins to say that. You have to keep it up because this is a lifelong belief. It's a belief that's been passed down for, the whole time you've been here. And a lot of people don't understand that either. It's about, do you want to live forever? Like the chick says in Conan? Well, heck yeah. I rock. Life is sweet. You do live forever. That's what we do. We grow. We're life. We're expressing it. So, the courage of the one fighting the many in the objective world is a manifestation of your fighting your fears and doubts. If you think that army of 10,000 can beat your army of 300, then guess what? That army of 10,000 is going to overrun you and beat you. But if you believe that, you can do it, that there's nothing that can stop you, and if you know about the subjective side, and that you go within, knowingly or unknowingly, you go within, you talk to Crom, you talk to Odin, I'm not going to go before you in fear, and you gather that courage from within, even though you're not awake to what you're doing. You believe you're going to something on the outside, but you're actually going within unconsciously and calling upon it. So now you don't give a shit if you die or not. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to stand with everybody else who thinks like this with me. And we're brothers. We're family. And we're going to knock this sucker out of here. And that's what happens. Nobody remembers that, you stormed in and it was over in a day. Nobody remembers that. They remember the one fighting the many who won. The few who came together, and despite their fear, and despite all that was going on around them, they still stuck together, and they won. It's the Battle of St. Crispin's Day. It's the battle that we all face. And many times, in the midst of battle, you'll see that they give up, and then they get overwhelmed, and they go. And that's because you doubted and you lost courage. Losing courage is doubt. To have courage is to have faith. And faith is knowing the unseen will be seen. Grandmas can pick up cars and release the one pinned underneath when they go within and say, "Oh God, please help me help this man." And they do. And people freak out about it. And you'll hear about that. And it's supernatural. No, in a sense it is, but it's really just you being natural and having that faith. There's no way I'm not picking up this car. I'm not going to let this man die under this car. It's strange how that all comes about and manifests itself. But that's what happens. So when you're looking at the outside world and things are coming up that you don't care about, I mean, that's one thing. Oh, bless their hearts. I'm sure they'll figure it out, and all's well that ends well, and always ends well. And you walk away. You've dealt with it. But then there's other things that keep coming up into your consciousness, and it's something you really need to deal with. Are you going to accept this? Hello? Are you going to accept this? You know, no, I don't accept that the young in our country see others as less than themselves. I don't accept that. You know, I don't accept that anyone judges anyone as less than themselves. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. In my mind, I know who you are. You're God and man, and that's who I'm talking to. And nobody judges anybody anymore. That's just silly. Waste of time. That's what we've been doing. We've been eating this fruit of good and evil, you know, good and evil, positive, negative, you know, up, down, whatever. It's two. You split in two. And you eat and you eat and you eat and you eat and you become this zombie. And then it's time to wake up. And so you see a lot of stuff about a zombie apocalypse. That's what's going on. You know, they're actually, it's the opposite. There's an apocalypse going on, and the zombies are going to implode. And that's what's happening. That's why you see all this zombie stuff. Because people are starting to realize that they are the zombies. And they're not going to be zombies anymore. They don't like that. No one likes being judged. And as soon as someone judges another, and that gets, you know, vehemently passionate about it, well, they've just set the stage for their own spanking. They're going to get spanked. So if you turn the other cheek and refuse to accept what they say, they will change. And you know that. We all know that, who follow the way. It's law. It's all relative to your perception. So if you truly want to save the world, as a lot of people say they wish to do, you have to save yourself, because you're the one projecting these things out. And that's all there is to it. So I have some entertainment to share with you that helps reinforce that idea, and hopefully it will help you understand a little bit of what I've been saying here today. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions or comments or anything, put them down there in the comments. I'll get to them. If you want a video on something, let me know, and I'll work on that. And blessings to you. Thank you for being you. Come on down. We're the followers of the way. There's only one way, your way. And it's good. It's all good. So come on, share your story. We're at Patreon, The Law and the Promise. Thank you. Thank you for being you.
Crom, I've never prayed you before. I have no tongue for it. No one, not even you, will remember if we were good men or bad, why we fought or why we died. No. All that matters is that two stood against many, That's what's important.
Do you want to live forever?
He that shall live this day and see old age will yearly on the vigil feast his neighbors and say, tomorrow is St. Crispin. Then will he strip his sleeves, show his scars, and say, these wounds I had on St. Crispin's day. Old men forget, yet all shall be forgot. Well, he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, familiar in his mouth as household words, Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Salisbury and Gloucester, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. And this story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispin shall ne'er go by, from this day to the ending of the world. For we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. And gentlemen in England, now abed, shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whiles any speaks, who fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day. Got enough, Drill Sergeant?
Yes, Benito.